A North Texas high school graduation really turned into a national phenomenon thanks to social media, the First Amendment, and religion. It's all about a valedictorian's speech and a silenced microphone. Fox 4's Brandon Todd explains.
No one knew if it was like a part of the speech or if it was planned or anything.
Colin Radford remembers the commencement speech, the part about God, the part about free speech, and the moment right after that when Joshua High School valedictorian Remington Reimer's microphone was cut off.
Well, he just said they was talking about getting constitutional rights taken away from him, and then he said just yesterday they threatened to turn my microphone off, and then his microphone went off.
Reimer, who was accepted to the Naval Academy, wrote his speech and had it pre-approved by the school district. Joshua ISD issued a statement saying student speakers were told that if their speeches deviated from the prior reviewed material, the microphone would be turned off regardless of content. When one student's speech deviated from the prior reviewed speech, the microphone was turned off pursuant to district policy and procedure. Radford says he spoke with Remington Reimer right after the speech was over.
I asked him if what he was saying, and he said I was going on about constitutional rights and then taken away from us and how it's not right. And then he asked me if his microphone got turned off.
What'd you say?
I said, yeah, right after you said they threatened to turn my microphone off, it went off.
What'd he say?
He said, I thought they would.
Initially, social network posts blew up. Many attendees asking, was the microphone turned off because Reimer mentioned religion?
My first thought was they didn't like him talking about Jesus Christ dying for our sins. I think the school district was just protecting themselves because he did stray from what he had turned in.
Singing to God with gratitude in your hearts.
Since the ceremony opened and closed with a prayer and Reimer's speech mentioned God and Jesus throughout, graduate Zachary Hull believes it had nothing to do with religion and scores it a draw.
Freedom of speech. He said what he was going to say. They did what they had to do. Everyone was right.
And Brandon tells us that he did talk with Remington's mom today. They talked off camera, and she said that she didn't have a comment, the boy didn't have a comment, and nobody wanted to say anything about this.